Good morning, everybody, and welcome back for your weekly Oracle and Energy forecast. Sorry it's a day late. Yesterday was a bit of busy. So let's get right into it. As you know, every week we work with the tarot for basically an energetic overview of what we can expect for the week ahead, as well as I use an oracle to back it up, just for further insight and clarity. So this week we're going to be working with the Everyday Witch Tarot, which is this absolutely majestic deck over here by Deborah Blake. And the oracle we're going to be using is the Work Your Light by Rebecca Campbell. Okay, so let's start off with, seeing as today's Tuesday, let's do Tuesday and tomorrow. So today and tomorrow, what guidance is here for today and tomorrow? That one. Let's see what oracle we have for today and tomorrow. Okay, that one jumps right out at me. Okay, so today and tomorrow being Monday and Tuesday, we have the Five of Wands. Now, if you look at this card, okay, these witches are standing around this pot of gold and they're all fighting and arguing and just not seeing eye to eye on what seems to be going on in that pot, right? Now, the kitties underneath the cauldron are just like chilling and minding their own business. So what I'm hearing here loudly for these 2 days is be very careful. I'm hearing pick your battles wisely, right? So there's lots of chaos, there's lots of fighting, disagreeing, and just general unrest, okay? Now, what they're reminding me here is that Mercury, we always pick on Mercury, don't we? Mars goes retrograde tomorrow, and Mars is the planet of war and masculinity, or let's not bash masculinity, that's not the point, but it's more so about power and how we use power. So as this planet goes retrograde tomorrow, we can expect to see a lot more aggression and power struggle, and our inner power or lack thereof really being very triggered. So as we can see on this pot here, these witches on this pot, my goodness, sorry, early Monday night is on a Tuesday. Okay, so as we can see, these witches, they're really disagreeing over what's going on in that cauldron. So I'm hearing loudly again, pick our battles wisely. Let us not get involved in unnecessary drama. There's going to be lots and lots of perspectives and viewpoints, and lots of people are going to be disagreeing. So be mindful of your triggers, but also at the same time be grateful for what is being triggered, because it means in here somewhere something's not quite healed. Okay, so they're saying I must use an example. So like, what can I use as an example? Box. Okay. Okay, so here we have this view, right? You guys are seeing this view. Whoever's sitting in that chair over there will see this view, and I'm sitting here, so I'm going to see this view, right? So we're all looking at the same object, but we're looking at different perspectives through everybody's unique lens and everybody's viewpoint of what is true and personal for them. So yeah, what we want to be doing here is really picking our battles wisely, because we're all looking at the same thing, right? But we all have very different viewpoints. But in all of this, let us not forget love. Let us not forget that in every single human being on this planet, there is love that is inherent within them. It doesn't matter what their viewpoint is, excuse me, or what they're dealing with or what they're struggling with. At the end of the day, we're all made up of the same substance, and that is love. So when we look at a situation, we need to check in with ourselves. Are we feeling love or the lack thereof? So let us make a choice, love or lack. Love or lack. What are we going to choose? The choice is very, very simple. Okay, but we're being triggered for good reason. It's an opportunity for healing. It's an opportunity to look within and see, where are we feeling victimized? Where are we feeling hard done by? Where are we feeling hurt, right? So what we want to do is give that part of ourselves love. We've got to love ourselves through that, right? So let's pick our battles very wisely this week, okay? Especially today and tomorrow. Okay, let's see what oracle we get. Okay, we have Look at that. We have the great gathering, okay? Now, on this card, it says it's all coming together. Intuitive hits soul tribe. Now, if you look at this card, there's a group of people standing there looking toward the future, right? So I'm hearing here loudly from Spirit with this card, right? This arm's getting sore. Okay, let's hold it like that. Okay, so what I'm hearing here loudly from Spirit is that instead of us being further divided and further pointing fingers at everybody else around us and all blaming each other and climbing down each other's throats, let's instead look towards the future. Let us instead focus on what kind of future would we like to create. Do we want to create love and peace and harmony? If so, love and peace and harmony starts within us first. We cannot look outside ourselves for love and harmony, right? It's got to come within. And then as we all feel love and harmony within our own selves and we heal the battleground that is in here first, so that love and harmony radiates outward towards others, and then we have that collective consciousness of peace and harmony. So let us not look outward. Let us look within so that we can create this beautiful future that we all ultimately want, right? Stunning. Okay, love that. Right, now let's see what comes up for, where are we? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. Let's see, what do we have for Wednesday and Thursday? You sticking out, so you're coming out. Let's see what oracle we have for those 2 days. Quite excited to see what comes out here. Looks like quite an intense week. Okay, so Wednesday and no, what am I saying? You see now. Sorry. Okay, so we have, what are we today? We're Tuesday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. My goodness. Okay, so Wednesday and Thursday. Never mind me. Okay, just forget the days. All right, so here we have. Okay, we have the 2 of Wands. Sorry, I don't do takes, eh? So I do a once-off video because I channel. And whatever I channel, I can't channel again. So whatever comes out of me, this is a once-off. I don't do edits and I don't do takes. So this is like raw and uncut. See, okay, so anyway, as you were. So the 2 of Wands is all about making a decision, right? Now, if you look at this young witchling, he's standing on top of his castle, and it looks like he's making a decision between, do I focus on the earth or do I focus on what's in my hand, right? But now, what I'm getting with this card is, yes, it is a decision we need to make this week. We need to decide which side of the fence we're on here. As in, are we on the love fence or are we the lack of love fence, if I can put it like that? So I'm hearing loudly, choose, thank you. So we need to look here within and say, okay, I'm going to be love. I'm going to choose love. And as I radiate that out to the world, so that love grows and expands, because love is something that's infectious. Have you noticed this? When you encounter somebody who's very negative and very down, you feel repelled. You just don't want to be around that energy. But when you're around somebody who's full of love and harmony and peace, they trigger that in you and you get infected by it. Right? So let us choose love and peace and harmony, because love and peace and harmony is going to infect the greater good. It's going to infect the world, if I can put it like that. So I'm hearing loudly, if we want change, we have to be the change that we want to see. And they're saying this is very much an internal job. Again, it's nothing external. There's nothing we can take from out there. It's got to come from here, right? Very important. Okay, big decisions to make. Right, now. Okay, now we have yes, right? Isn't that amazing? Okay, so Spirit is saying, again, what's coming up here? Hurt, purging all sorts of pain and injustice and all of this stuff that's, again, very ancestral. Now, Spirit is saying here loudly that we're going back to what we were dealing with in the beginning of this year. We were all purging lots of our ancestral traumas, purging a lot of karma, purging a lot of patterns, and now this week it feels like it's exponential. Like we're dealing with the majority of the last couple of months in this week, right? And they're saying a little bit of next week too, right? So it's all coming to a head now. And this is like the universe's way of saying, how ready are you to let go of this shit now, right? How ready are you to say no more pain and suffering and self-persecution and all the rest that goes with it? How willing are you to let it go and choose love instead, right? Now, with that choice, Spirit is saying the choice is going to be very easy because we're going to be feeling it intensely. It's going to be very clear. The heavy, negative, dark energy is going to be intense and it's going to feel yuck, right? But the good stuff, the love, the harmony, the peace, the yumminess that goes with it, that's going to feel really, really good. Choose wisely here, okay? And Spirit is saying, just say yes through this card here, right? I love this. And this is all about saying yes to what feels good to you. If it brings you joy, if it makes you feel happy, it's a yes. Follow your bliss, right? So it seems like this week is very much an internal kind of week going on here. Excellent. Okay, now let's have a look at the weekend. Okay, the weekend. What do we have? We have that one. And they're saying I need to pick another. Okay, so it's 2 for the weekend. All right. What do we get? We have the Queen of Wands, first of all. Now, the Queen of Wands is all about strength, courage, warmth, creation, right? Now, I love this card because there's a dragon behind her, which symbolizes the fire element. Now, this card is also about power, strength and power, and coming into your own power. Now, because the Queen is feminine, this is a power that is loving and receptive, right? So this is all about coming into our own over the weekend, feeling warmer, more loving, and more creative, if I can put it like that. Okay, we need backup. So the other card that came up is the World. Okay, now I love this. This is like one of my favorite cards of the tarot because it means completion, success, fulfillment, and it's the last card of the Major Arcana, and it means completion, really. So it's like we've gone through the journey of life. We've come through quite a journey this year so far, let's be real. Another thing I'm hearing with this month now, September, being a number 9 month, the number 9 in numerology is all about ending of cycle, right? There's also quite a bit of karma attached to that number. So this card confirms it. It's about this week, this month in general is about completion, ending, the finishing up of karma, the letting go of ancestral stuff. And then we get to enjoy the good stuff as a result, right? Because what we're essentially doing this year so far is letting go of what weighs us down, purging the old us, the old way of being, the division, the heavy, yucky stuff that we've been carrying around for eons, right? Never mind lifetimes, eons. We're letting this go now. And now we're starting to welcome in all that matters, and that's love, right? How amazing is that? So let us be like the Queen of Wands, and let us be warm and loving and sensitive, but at the same time very creative and very sure of ourselves and confident, because that's going to lead to that, as in a happier, better world, success, completion, fulfillment. Fabulous. Okay, then let's see, where did I put them? Here they are. Okay, so let's see what oracle do we have to back that up for the weekend. We have this one. Okay, and here we have this card here. It says, you're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing your true north. How on point are these cards today, can I just say, right? So the keep facing your true north means keep facing your bliss. Keep facing what makes you happy. Keep facing what brings you joy. And all of that is love-based. So let us keep our eyes, our focus, and our intention on love, right? And let us not overthink it, because excuse me, in the world at the moment, yes, there's a lot of chaos, there's a lot of drama, there's so much going on with everything. Everything's all riled up and ruffled up, right? But it's all riled up and ruffled up for good reason. It's there to show us what we no longer want anymore, right? So let us again choose love, which is our true north at the end of the day. So let us not overthink it, right? Let us focus on what is real, and that is love. It's either love or the lack thereof. And the choice is ours to make, because we have that power. We have free will. We get to decide and choose what is good and right for us at any given moment in time. So, in essence, this week is going to be quite intense, people. Again, like I said, Mars going retrograde tomorrow, but what softens it a little bit is Jupiter. It's got a nice little dance going on with the sun or something like that, but Jupiter seems to lighten the load a little bit. It brings luck and peace and joy and happiness and expansion, right? But remember that planet also expands whatever we're focusing on. So if we're focusing on love, we will experience expansion of that because we'll be tuned into that frequency. But if we're focusing on what is not love, aka hate, division, and all the yucky stuff that's going on, that's going to expand in your reality. So remember, the choice is ours at any given point in time. So very intense week, but let us keep it real. Let's focus on our true north. Let's focus on love, and let us heal and release and purge for once and for all what is so heavy in here, what is triggering us. Let us bless it and let it go and thank it for showing us where we needed to grow. Okay, so very intense week this week. Hold on to your hats, keep it real, keep it simple, focus on your true north, remember love, and you will get through this 100% like a rock star. So sending you all so much love. Please let me know how you go. Don't forget to subscribe on the little bell goodie that's underneath here somewhere, and just take it easy. And remember, peace and love. Peace and love. Let that be our mantra for this week. Okay, sending you all lots of love. Take care. Bye.